Hello, BookTube. Well, it's Friday. That's time for Friday Reads. I don't make a secret of the fact on this channel that I don't really regiment my weekends reading the way a lot of other people do. I read a lot, so I read a lot on the weekend. And I sort of let it go and then just see what's next on the roster, what's coming up that I'm going to do for the weekend. But I have 3 packages here from the morning's mail, and I want to see, as we go through these, if any one of the 3 of these will automatically become a Friday Reads for me. I think that'd be fun, because that does sometimes happen. Let's see what this first one is. We'll see what kind of candidates we have here. Okay. This first one is a strong candidate, but it's due in June, so there's no hurry to read it. And it's something we've seen before on this channel. This is The Unpunished Vice by Edmund White. A collection of his writings on autobiography, travel, books, that most of them I have already read, so it's a very congenial thing, but it's not a high priority. So let's see what this. Okay, next one is from is science fiction. Okay, it's okay. So I don't even have a cover for this yet. When does this come out? It comes out in May. This is Blood Orbit by K.R. Richardson. A Gaddis file novel. So other books in the series that I have not read. Eric Matheson, an idealistic rookie cop trying to break from his powerful family, is plunged into the investigation of a brutal crime in his first weeks on the job at Angra d'Estrellas, the corrupt capital city of the corporate-owned planet Gaddis. A newcomer to the planet, Mathis is unaware of the danger he's courting when he's promoted in the field to assist the controversial Chief Investigating Forensic Officer, Inspector J.P. Dillal, the planet's first cybernetically enhanced investigator. Coming from a despised ethnic underclass, the brilliant and secretive Dillal seems determined to unravel the crime regardless of the consequences. The deeper they dig, the more dangerous the investigation becomes, but in a system where the cops enforce corporate will instead of the law, the solution could expose Gaddis' most shocking secrets and cost thousands of lives, including his own. And K.R. Richardson, who I've never heard of before, is a best-selling Washington-based author and editor of science fiction, crime, mystery, and fantasy. He's a former journalist and a lifelong fan of crime and mystery fiction and films noir. When not writing or researching, the author may be found loafing about with his dogs, riding motorcycles, shooting, or dabbling with paper automata. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be a paperback original in May of a science fiction, but it's a Gaddis file novel. I guess there are other stories that take place on this corporate-owned planet. And I haven't read any of them, so I don't know how much this will be indebted to them. So I guess I will read it, but it's certainly not a candidate for Friday Read, because I'm going to need to go back to the author or the publisher and ask if maybe there's an omnibus, or maybe I could have the first book so that I can sort of get the feel of the lay of the land here. And then we get this last one. This is a cardboard thing. What have we got here? Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Okay, this is due in the summer. This is the Romanov Empress by C.W. Gortner, who's done a great deal of stuff that I have very much liked. This is a novel about Tsarina Maria Fyodorovna. Do we have a description? Oh my God, there's a huge table, a huge Romanov family tree, and the galley copy is printed wrong. The Romanov Empress, but the inside is printed upside down. the inside is wrong. Let's sincerely hope that the books don't follow suit. I mean, I'm sure that everybody at Valentine noticed this as soon as it happened. So it would be, this is bad, but it's not so bad. You know, I can just write. I know what I'm reading. If I flip it over and read it this way, I'll be fine. But having the books run this way. The hardcover book print run this way would be very bad. But do we have a description of what's going on here? Oh my. Oh no. No. Oh no. All right. This isn't just upside down, it's also backwards. Wow. So this is upside down. You've got the prose upside down here. So I automatically think, I'll reverse it like this, and then I'll read it. I turn it here, and I get to the about the author section and the last page of the book. Oh my! So this is wow. This is going to be pretty much unreadable, unless I could, just for the disorienting fun of it, I could read it the wrong way. In the Western world, this would be the wrong way to read a book, but I suppose I could. But anyway, I eventually found the description here. Even from behind the throne, a woman can rule. Narrated by the mother of Russia's last Tsar, this vivid, historically authentic novel brings to life the courageous story of Maria Fyodorovna, one of Imperial Russia's most compelling women who witnessed the splendor and tragic downfall of the Romanovs as she fought to save her dynasty in the final years of its long reign. Barely 19, Minnie knows that her station in life as a Danish princess is to leave her family and enter into royal marriage, as her older sister Alex has done, moving to England to wed Queen Victoria's eldest son. The winds of fortune bring Minnie to Russia, where she marries the Romanov heir and becomes empress once he ascends the throne. When the resistance to his reign strikes at the heart of her family and the Tsar sets out to crush all who oppose him, Minnie, now called Maria, must tread a perilous path of compromise in a country she has come to love. Yes, the poet laureate of England actually wrote a poem about the Danish princess who came over to marry Queen Victoria's eldest son. Okay. Great. So this is the mother of the last Tsar. This is the publicity material here says it's coming out for the 100th anniversary. The Tsar's entire family was murdered on July 16th, 1918, allegedly, 100 years before our on-sale date. Oh, so that's the date. That's the reason for the July release, because it's 100 years to the day. From the Romanov massacre, which, according to multiple books that I've read, every single Romanov survived. Bullets just hit the wall. Okay, great. All right, so it's heavily misprinted, but still, the Romanov Empress. That sounds fantastic. Okay, so we have the Romanov Empress, Blood Orbit, and The Unpunished Vice. And of these three, the one that I want to read this weekend, if I read any of them, will be the Edmund White, just because he's such good company on the page. But I gotta confess, probably not. Its publication date is so far away that probably not. Probably I will wait and just pick other stuff. So does that mean I'll make another Friday Reads video? Probably not. Well, maybe so. I've already read 2 books today, so my Friday Reads is well underway. But I'll mull and I'll get back to you. Thank you, BookTube.